guys, it's your girl T. So I want to talk about the whole controversy that's going on with Kenya Moore. So Kenya Moore recently did an interview with HelloBeautiful, and in there she's talking about her whole relationship status and what's going on with her. As you know, a few weeks ago I did the video about her, basically her millionaire matchmaker boo ended up getting married to a white woman, and basically she had egg on her face because she was saying that her and this man were engaged, they were so in love. Come to find out he was engaged and dating somebody the whole time that he was with Kenya. So now she did an interview with HelloBeautiful, and in that interview it's causing a lot of controversy because she's saying that it's very hard for black women to find good mates, that we don't have a lot to choose from. Most black men are either in interracial relationships, or they're gay, or they're in jail. The same old mantra that we've been hearing forever and a day. So once this interview came out, a lot of folks started going off on Kenya, saying that that's not right, that she's saying things like that. I want you guys to go ahead and read what Kenya had to say in detail, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary. Alright, so you guys just read what Kenya Moore had to say. And I just feel like the whole situation is this. I feel like sometimes it's about your vibe, it's about your energy. It's not that there's not enough good men out here. It's all about what are you looking for. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you're constantly having trouble in relationships and you're going from man to man, relationship to relationship, sometimes it's you. Sometimes you're the common denominator. That's why I can't stand people who sit and bash black women or bash black men. You can't get into a few relationships and then say that determines the worth of all black women, or that determines the worth of all black men. That's why I don't respect anybody who comes with that mantra that all black women are ratchet or ghetto or loud or not shit. The same thing with all black men being in jail or being gay or being losers, not working a job. I just feel like so many of us like to perpetuate these stereotypes and spew a bunch of shit on social media and run with it, when that's not true. Because when I'm out and about, I mean, a lot of good black dudes out here who have jobs, who are on their shit. At the end of the day, it just depends on that woman and what you're looking for. Are your expectations too high? Is your list too long? I think sometimes people are not realistic, and I think with Kenya Moore, I think she probably had a better chance of finding a suitable mate if she hadn't gone on reality television. Because before this, nobody really knew too much about Kenya. We just knew she was a beautiful dark-skinned woman with beautiful eyes and beautiful hair, and she was the first black Miss America or Miss USA. I don't know the difference, but once we seen her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and we got to see the real Kenya Moore, that turned off a lot of people, black men and black women. Hell, I got turned off by her and her attitude. And I just feel like Kenya needs to do some soul searching. She's so desperate to have a child. She's so desperate to find somebody to love her, and I feel like she's just trying to do that because of her abandonment issues from her parents. I think that Kenya has a lot of issues that she needs counseling for. She has a lot of issues that she needs to deal with, especially concerning her mother, before she can be a healthy person to be in a relationship with. Because two unhealthy people do not need to be in a relationship. I don't care if you're black, white, or other. And I feel like Kenya brings a lot of baggage, and a lot of men don't want to be bothered with that. So instead of her blaming all black men being gay or being in jail, I think Kenya Moore needs to look in the mirror at herself and look at all her issues and all the stuff that she does to turn people off. She's catty, she can be a bully, she's nosy, she's gossipy, she's always in folks' business. So she has a lot of really nasty traits that a lot of men are just not going to want to fool with, black or white. And so many times people think that because they're getting into an interracial relationship, or that they want to start dating a white man or a Mexican or an Asian guy, that things are going to be so much better. Same with black men who sit there and brag about, oh, that's why I don't date black women, I only date Latinas, I only date Asians. Okay, fine, have fun. But that doesn't mean anything. The same issues that you have when you were with that black woman, those same issues can manifest in any race of woman, because at the end of the day, you're the common denominator. So folks need to learn to love themselves first, work on themselves first, before they can expect anything from anybody else. I just hate when I see black men and black women do interviews like this and just make blatant statements. And I also feel like a lot of folks need to log off of social media. I think social media, especially for the black community, can be poison at times. Social media will make you hate black men or black women because there's so much negativity, there's so much bashing, there's so much I hate black women coming from black men and I hate black men coming from black women. I never see no other race doing this online. Only black folks. Only black folks will sit and make black people bashing videos towards each other. And I just find it disgusting. I see it in my comments section. And when I see black men continuously bashing black women in my comments section, I block them. Because if you hate black women so much, then you shouldn't be watching my videos. So if you just want to come and troll and call me a hair-hatted hooligan and a hood rat and all this other stuff, you're blocked. You know, and it's just sad how negative and how nasty people are. And that's the same thing when I see black women come on my channel and all they want to do is go in on black men and say that black men aren't shit and all that stuff. I block them as well. So it goes both ways. I'm not here for the negativity. I'm not here for the black men, black women bashing. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to get to know people, make friends, have, you know, cool dialogue. But I just hate when we just go about disrespecting each other as a race in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kenya's comments were one-sided and they're not true, and that Kenya needs to work on herself. That's why she hasn't gotten a man. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a beautiful woman. You know, she looks great for her age, but there's a lot of underlying issues there that she needs to deal with first. And I think that once she deals with that and she really learns to truly love herself, you know what I'm saying, and not put on this fake facade and act like she's all that when you can tell the girl's insecure as hell. I think most of the women on the Real Housewives of Atlanta are insecure as shit. And they put on these airs as they're so much better than everybody else, and they're not. You know, I can pinpoint everybody's insecurities on that show. We all have insecurities. And I think once, you know, you work on your insecurities and you work on, you know, loving you for who you are, then at that point in time, somebody else will love you for who you are as well. So anyways, you guys, go ahead and leave a comment. Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. How do you feel about Kenya Moore's interview with HelloBeautiful? Do you feel like what she said about black men is true, that most of them are gay and in jail, and this, you know, there's not a lot for us to choose from? Or do you feel like she's over exaggerating and basically it's not the black men that are at fault but Kenya Moore? And then how do you feel about black men and black women constantly bashing each other in public on social media? You know, I'm just so sick of the whole bashing. I'm just so sick of the bashing in general. The shit is nauseating. Some folks need to log off the internet and go off into the real world, because I see black people dating and marrying and hollering at each other all the damn time. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lovelyti, and you can show me some love by hitting that subscribe button, watching my previous videos, and following me on social media.